Getting back to spam, who's spamming at the moment in Australia?
Wouldn't have a clue. Basically, it's pretty much like the internet. If somebody finds a link and it's open for half an hour, they just access it and spam it.
And find, well, where are they finding the mobile phone numbers? Are they finding them through the LogicaCMG platform?
The way, it's fairly technical. I can't even explain how they do it, but I know there are people out there that find backdoors through particular firewall components and that sort of thing. So it doesn't happen as often as it used to happen, particularly probably 3 or 4 years ago, when some of the firewall security wasn't quite as strong around some of the central network elements. But a lot of those holes have been fixed up, so it's fairly rare that you actually get an SMS spam. If you do, it might have been originated from a bank of phones overseas, where they just spam into a network. But they're very easy to trace. That's the beauty of it. So.
What about viruses on phones?
It's an interesting one, that one, and I don't have an answer for that. But yeah, I can't answer that one.
I've not heard of anyone getting spam or a virus on their phone. Yeah. So,
but I mean, given the operating systems that and how complex some of the new phones are becoming, I mean, makes sense. But
at the moment, I imagine mobile marketing is a very small component of a lot of marketers' budgets, and for most marketers, I would think it's still something that they're testing out. What do you foresee as being sort of an ideal part of the mix for different types of marketers, if they're retailers or telecoms or?
I mean, what we've seen in other parts of the markets, it's a very low cost add to their existing campaigns, particularly with premium SMS, and in a lot of European countries prior to Australia bringing in premium SMS. McDonald's, for example, would take a premium SMS number and own it, and that premium SMS number then would just appear on any campaign that they would have, and SMS just becomes another component of their campaign. Just as before, when somebody would look, McDonald's as an example, would look to put a campaign out, they would run a mix of TV, radio, newspaper, and possibly some magazines and billboards. It's the same thing. You can still do all that. All you're doing is, you would have seen on some of the billboards and TV campaigns, is you just add in the SMS component, and it just creates another dimension.
What do you think we're going to see in the next few years? And I'll ask this as a last question to you, Lee. What are some of the innovations we're going to see in mobile marketing and advertising in the next few years?
Well, a lot of it is going to come from 3G in particular. And I mean, given that we're involved with Hutchison's 3G network and have been for the last few years, we actually provide a lot of the messaging, or most of the messaging infrastructure in that operator, in that telco. We see the innovative stuff like the Lock 3, the real estate application, which is a very innovative use of marketing, to be able to walk into somebody's home, to put together a campaign to sell somebody's home on the spot, show it to their customer, and then put it straight out there into the marketplace. You're probably going to see a lot more spot marketing, which already occurs on the 3 network now, where people subscribe to receive short 10-second video downloads of, or video mail clips of something that's occurred with a favourite sporting event, or something. I mean, everybody's talked about the fact that if you wanted to log on to, say, the David Beckham website and receive a video clip of his latest goal, that's always been touted, but you need the technology there to really drive, and of course the handsets. That's where I see it starting to get more exciting and more interactive.
So it's in the actual hardware that the consumer's holding in their hand?
Yes. And I mean, we saw it a little bit as well a few years ago with another company that had an innovative idea about using famous voices as voicemail messages. And it was used when Kylie Minogue had her last tour of Australia. So people that had logged on to the Kylie Minogue website had registered to receive updates about it. And one of those things was Kylie Minogue put together a voice message, and all of a sudden your phone would ring and it would be Kylie Minogue saying, "Hi, this is Kylie here. Just to let you know, my concert is still on, and if you'd like to get a a discount on a ticket, then quote this number and off you go. So taking that concept and making it more visual and interactive is the way I see it.
Yeah, some exciting stuff and some good uses for innovators out there, innovative marketers. Lee Dalton, thank you very much for joining us.
No problem at all.
It's been a pleasure speaking with you this
Thank
morning.
you very much, Lara.
Lee is the Managing Director of Telecoms at LogicaCMG, who sponsored this year's Mobile Marketing and Advertising Awards, and we're very happy to have had him on the program this morning, and hope you'll join us next week. Thank you for your time and good morning.
Hi, my name is Michael Doyle. I'm the Managing Director of Sydney Web. Sydney Web is a leading provider of online IT solutions. We specialise in website development, database design and content management systems. With an in-house team of 14 programmers and designers that have developed over 200 projects to date and some of Australia's most prominent and well-known websites. Our specialties are the creation of commercial websites, content management systems, complex database and software development. We also provide intranet and extranet solutions, IT support and outsourcing for businesses of all sizes. If you're looking for the best programmers and designers in Sydney, you're with the right company. What we do: website development, database development, application development, e-commerce solutions, print and graphic design, network solutions, IT support and outsourcing, software development. At Sydney Web, we understand that in today's environment, an efficient, logical and integrated database design is essential to almost every business. We have a wealth of experience providing database programming and maintenance for large and small organizations. We work across all programming languages. Our databases are tailored specific to your requirements. Even if you already have a beautiful, easy to navigate and professional website, you may find that you can't find your company when searching any of the major search engines. And if you can't find yourself in the listings, new prospective customers won't find you either. Search engine placement is an excellent way to market your online business. You can attract new business from across the country or from across the world when your site is found consistently by others using search engines and services. So if you'd like to contact us, phone us today on 9699 0088 or visit sydneyweb.com.au.